so weird that, like, y'all are talking about matches that are on TV.
Right.
And it's funny that now I talk to people so much about things like this. That's like the matches I remember, the ones that were on TV. But I want to tell y'all, the best ones were not on TV somewhere,
The spot shows and stuff.
Yeah.
I think Brody was in a little bit. It seems like he came in towards the end, like in '87, but like how come he wasn't in, since he was kind of like, you would think, a Texas guy?
I don't know. The thing, Brody and Dad were like super tight.
Mm-hmm.
Brody was like a brother to us, really. We loved him. And he helped us so much. Yeah, I was saying Mills Mascaras and Jose Lothario, but Brody in there too, Brody was such a help to me in the business. And, man, we got killed in Puerto Rico. That was so bad. Ugly deal.
Right.
I wasn't there, and a lot of the boys were, and they ain't talking. But,
Memories of wrestling Harley Race for the NWA title.
Harley Race is the guy that does not lose a fight. You can tell anybody that's been fighting in the dressing room with Harley because they got a big fit thumbnail scratch about where Harley tried to dig their eye out, because Harley doesn't lose.
Right.
I'll take an ass whooping. If a guy can kick my ass, well, then he deserves it.
Right.
And that's the sport. I know going into it, if this guy can kick my ass, then I'm going to get my ass kicked. And that's kind of, let's face it. Some guys like to fight, and it is kind of a sport. And you've got to know going in, you're not going to win every one of them. And so some guys though just can't take an ass whooping. And like they'll go get the gun out of the car or whatever, and this guy that Brody fought in Puerto Rico was one of those guys. Brody just went off on his ass and wailed on him. And then the guy said something, Brody got on him again, and from what I heard, the guy called Brody into the shower and finished him off in there, and it was, Brody was going in there to kick his ass again. And the guy, even I've seen Brody beat the hell out of big men, but he'd go after a small one just as fast, He was like a shark, He'd eat sardines or tuna.